bromance is over.
Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we're well anymore. People leave my administration and they love us. And then at some point they miss it so badly. And some of them embrace it and some of them actually become hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it. But we have it with others too. They leave and they wake up in the morning and the glamour's gone. The whole world is different and they become hostile. I don't know what it is.
What's up, Patriots? Welcome back to the channel that speaks the truth, defends freedom, and calls out the elites trying to play both sides of the fence. If you're tired of the lies, censorship, and fake media spin, smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the Liberty Bell so you never miss an upload. Now, buckle up, and let me tell you, it's getting ugly, but beneath the drama lies a much bigger battle, the future of America first, the conservative movement, and who we can really trust when the swamp pushes back.
Elon came down with Trump derangement syndrome? The world's richest man has been railing against the big, beautiful bill. Last week, Elon said it can't be big and beautiful. And yesterday, he called it a disgusting abomination, right after Trump had just thrown him a farewell party.
Remember, he was here for a long time. You saw a man who was very happy when he stood behind the Oval desk. And even with the black eye, I said, "Do you want a little makeup? We'll get you a little makeup." But he said, "No, I don't think so," which is interesting and very nice. He wants to be who he is. You were here. Everybody in this room practically was here as we had a wonderful send-off. He said wonderful things about me. You couldn't have nicer. Said the best things. He's worn the hat. Trump was right about everything. And I am right about the great, big, beautiful bill.
Trump just gave Elon a key to the White House at that party. Guess he has to change the locks now. Elon says the bill's debt slavery and wants Republicans to kill the bill. Trump says Elon should have said something earlier.
I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars, and it really is unfair. But he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody, and he never had a problem until right after he left.
This afternoon, Elon called Trump ungrateful. Without me, Trump would have lost the election. Dems would control the House, and the Republicans would be 51-49 in the Senate. Such ingratitude. Trump says he still would have won.
Elon endorsed me very strongly. He actually went up in campaign for me. I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway, even if the governor ran, the real governor, not the governor from Minnesota, he's a sick puppy, that guy. That poor guy, I feel sorry for him. But they made a bad choice with him. But if you pick Shapiro or anybody else, I would have won Pennsylvania. I won it by a lot.
Trump knocked Biden out, got shot, jumped back up, put on a McDonald's apron, and swept the swing states. He never trailed. Obviously, Elon's money made a big impact. But if money won elections, then Kamala would be commander-in-chief because she spent twice as much.
First off, let's call it like it is. Donald J. Trump gave Elon Musk the red carpet. The former president welcomed him into the White House, gave him access, flew him on Air Force One, invited him to rallies, and even gave him a voice in shaping policy. Now suddenly Elon's throwing punches and calling Trump's big, beautiful bill an abomination. Give me a break. That's not loyalty. That's not principle. That's politics, Silicon Valley style, where billionaires act like victims the second their government subsidies get touched. And patriots, let's be honest, when we're $34 trillion in debt, maybe we shouldn't be writing checks to the world's richest man so people can buy electric clown cars. Now, let's talk about what really set Elon off. Trump cut the EV mandate. That's right. The mandate that forced taxpayers to subsidize electric vehicles that most Americans don't want, can't afford, and can't even charge without blacking out the grid. Trump said enough. He ripped it out of the bill, and suddenly Musk has a problem. Patriots, that's not leadership. That's entitlement. Elon was fine when it served his bottom line. But when America first actually meant putting Americans first over globalist climate fantasies, he threw a tantrum. Now here's where things go nuclear. Elon posted that Trump is in the Epstein files. Think about that. Without proof, without evidence, just a vague threat on social media to smear the man who made him relevant politically. You don't throw accusations like that around unless you're either desperate compromise or both. Let me tell you something. If Trump was in those files, the left would have leaked them years ago. The media would have had a field day. Don't insult our intelligence. This is character assassination 101. And patriots, it's beneath us. And for those wondering, yes, the big, beautiful bill is real. It's a cornerstone of the Trump 2025 agenda. No tax on tips, raises for soldiers, border wall, funding IC deportations, drilling for energy independence, and massive investment in defense. Is it perfect? No, Bill. But you know what it is. It's bold, it's pro-American, and it's exactly what we need. Musk calling it debt slavery is rich. Coming from a man who built his empire on taxpayer cash government loans and cozy DC contracts, that hypocrisy reeks. And now that the spigot's turning off, he's crying foul. Look, I admire Musk for standing up to woke culture, buying Twitter, and exposing censorship. But this ain't it. This is political blackmail wrapped in billionaire ego. And let me remind you, just because someone agrees with us once doesn't mean they're with us forever. Loyalty matters. Consistency matters. Trump is not perfect, but he is consistent. He doesn't bend the knee to Wall Street, Silicon Valley, or Brussels. He's fighting for Main Street, for you, for me, for truckers, waitresses, welders, small business owners, veterans, and people who love this country. And now the Democrats are drooling over Elon again. Isn't that convenient? Just months ago, they were torching his car, smearing him as a Nazi, and accusing him of platforming hate speech. Now they want to pass a collection plate and bring him back into the big tent. Folks, if that doesn't scream opportunism, I don't know what his liberals don't love Elon. They love his money. And if he writes him a big enough check, they'll forget everything he said about free speech, Fauci, and censorship. Mark my words. Patriots, here's the bottom line. This isn't just about Trump versus Musk. This is about what kind of country we want, one led by we the people, or one where billionaire tech elites call the shots. We need to stay united, focused, and ready. The swamp is deep. The betrayals are real. But if we hold the line, we win every single time. So hit that like button, subscribe. If you haven't already, share this with every patriot you know. Let them know. We see what's happening and we're not backing down. God bless President Trump. God bless the American worker. And God bless the United States of America.